Yo, what's up everyone? Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. So for all of you guys, this might be the start of your day, but for me, I just ended my shift. I'm one of those who is doing the night shift, so when some of you are preparing your bed for a good night's sleep, I am preparing my workstation, and that is the time where I start my day. So this is the usual routine that I'm doing. After my shift ends, this is the time that I can do my daily workouts and activities. Alright, so what we'll do today is we're just going to do a quick spin, maybe an hour on the bike, and go back. Alright, so we are not preparing for something, so there will be no specific training or workout for this ride. However, sporting events are slowly coming back after the pandemic. And actually guys, I'm planning to join an endurance uphill running event that will be in November. So I might share my training through this channel depending on my schedule, if I will still be able to edit or upload videos, but I'll try to create some content on this one. One thing is for sure, I will incorporate cycling if I decided to join that event for cross training. Alright, so if I'm not preparing for any races or any event guys, this is how my typical week looks like. So let's talk about cross-training, injury prevention, what is the best cross-training for runners, and all those kind of stuff. So when we say cross-training, it's not all the activities that we just like to mention, like yoga, swimming, foam rolling, all aerobic stuff like swimming, biking, etc. We like to mention all of those, not knowing that there are specifics. So for me, cross-training is a focused cardio activity that is not your main activity. So, for example, you are a runner, so your cross-training will not be running. So, elliptical, stairs, rowing, swimming, the bike and all those. Strength training is different. Recovery is another thing. So, yoga, foam rolling, those kind of stuff are different. So, instead of referring them as cross-training, I like calling them as support stuff for runners. So basically, again, cross-training is an aerobic exercise that is not running if you are a runner. And if you talk to runners, I understand that they will prefer running among those other activities like getting on the bike, getting into the pool, or maybe roller skating. They can be very good at it. They won't be hurt by doing all those, and I agree that it will help their aerobic system, but some prefer and want to go out for a run instead of doing all those other stuff. Right? So let us be true to ourselves. For me, running is a contact sport. but it's not a contact sport like what you are probably thinking, like basketball, football, and any other team sports where you collide with other players. So what I mean about contact is the force when your foot hits the ground. It's like 4 times your body weight on that one single leg, on your knees, on your lower legs, lower ankle, and your foot. So let's say if you run a total of 10k, so roughly that's 10,000 steps. If you do the math, that is like 4 times your body weight, and that's a lot of force. So if you are not careful, especially if you are new to the sport, your body is adapting to the pounding, the wear and tear, the demands of running. It's easy to do too much too quickly. So let's say if you are not doing it too much, but it accumulates over time, like this wear and tear, stress fractures, shin splints, plantar fasciitis, IT bands, and all those common running injuries that don't happen in a single day. So, but knowing that you are running like 5 to 6 times a week, the wear and tear is accumulating, and these things will start to develop. So cross training is a very good tool and very beneficial to your training. It's a good tool to work your aerobic system, a good tool to break a sweat to whatever goal you have to your running. So without the wear and tear, or let's say a different form of wear and tear, you are stressing a different body part, you are moving in different ways that the repetitive motion of running is not happening. So like cycling versus running, you are working your hips, your knees, your ankles, but you are not pounding it compared to running. So try to see things like the range of motions, like your hips. For example, its range is different when you do pedal compared to the range of motion when you are running. So you are working your body differently. You mitigate the stresses of running. Over time, you will improve weaker muscles that you are less using during running, because you will be able to work weaker muscles by doing cross training. So that is a great plus to avoid injury. So every time we feel good, we prefer running than any other form of exercise. But try to make time for cross training. Put it on a calendar, like let's say this is the day that I'll ride my bike, or this is the day that I'll go to the pool. Trust me guys, it will make a difference. So it's really a good thing for you to be diverse in your training method. A well-rounded is much better than a singularly focused, even if running is just the focus of your goal. So doing a little bit of balance is not a bad thing, alright? Alright, so that's it for today guys, and I do hope that you have some takeaways on this video. If you have questions or any other information that you might add regarding the topic, just leave it in the comments below. Always remember to stay fit, stay safe, and see you on the road.